Morning ladies and gents, I hope everybody's okay. I'm just coming on quickly to do this card with you, and it's another movable card, fancy fold card, whatever you want to call it. And I'm using the Spooky Night DSP. I'm using pumpkin pie cardstock. And I'm also using very vanilla cardstock. So to start off our card, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 6 by 11, and you're going to score at 3.5, 7 and 10.5. Okay, so, and I've forgotten to bring my bone folder in. So give that a good fold on them score lines. Okay, so that's what we've got, our 3 score lines. Okay, and I just need some scissors. Let me see. You think you come in with everything and... Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to taper them edges. Okay, now we're going to put our tape on the outside of them edges. Our turning tape. Okay, so that's what you should have so far. Always keep this 1/2 inch side to your right and you'll not go wrong. The next thing we're going to do is I have a piece of 2 inch by 12 inch bin liner. You know, just the swing bin liners, obviously an unused one. And what you're going to do is you're going to slip that under that left hand side panel. Okay, and you're going to bring the top down and you're going to put some turning tape on it. Tell you what, make it easier, Mel. I'll lift it up and put my turning tape on. Now, you don't want any of your tape hanging over that plastic, because if you do, it won't work. And all I'm doing is sort of flattening my plastic down so I know it's going to stick. Okay, and I'm going to put that back under. I'm going to bring this end up, the bottom end up. Make sure it's straight. Then I'm going to take my pokey tool. I'm going to take off the top of that tape. Okay, and we're going to bring it down to the other piece, but we're not going to pull it. We're just going to let it Okay, so you want it to be able to move. Okay, so I've now brought that, where I've put the tape on, I've brought it to the bottom of my card. Well, I will. Okay, that's now at the bottom of my card, and I'm going to stick another piece of tape over the top. Again, do not go outside of that plastic. She says I'm not going to worry about that because it's on the inside. And again, I'm just squashing it down so that I can lift it. Oh, come on. This is, again, it can be used, like I know I've done mine Halloween, but it can be used for Christmas gift card holder, you name it. Anyway, I've cut 2 pieces of the Very Vanilla, and they are cut at 3 1/4 by 6 inches. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to line this up on that tape we've just put down, and we're going to give it a good burnish on that tape. Okay, now you're going to turn that card over, and you're going to put your tape on the top of this side. Again, making sure you do not go over that plastic. Okay, and give that a good squash. Then peel the backing off. Okay, and then we're going to line this up with this one. And again, give that a good, sorry for wobbling the table. Okay, so then fold it over and tuck that white card behind there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to give this a little dry run just to see. Hang on. Oh, come on. And that's what you want. And mine doesn't want to play for some reason. I bet you'd have got it over my score lines. No, that seems alright. Anyway, so then I've got a couple of pieces of DSP, and all I've done is the Very Vanilla we cut at 3 1/4 by 6. So my DSP is cut at 3 by 5 3/4, and I'm going to use wet glue. And I don't know about you, but I don't like them pumpkins, or as the American call them, jack-o'-lanterns. I don't like them. Never have done from a kid. Them and oh, what are them? Nutcrackers. The soldier ones out of them. No. Not my cup of tea at all. So I'm just going to line that up. As straight as I can get it. And I bet you'd have gone and stuck that on the wrong side. Let me see. I bloomin' have and all, look. Oh, Mel. Oh, I could have it going that way. Aye, we'll have it going that way. So then I know that my other piece needs to be stuck on this side. And again, this is cut at exactly the same 3 by 5 3/4, because these two very vanilla pieces are exactly the same size. Only I'm going to be a quarter over because I didn't allow for the, but that's alright, I can soon cut it off. Okay, so we need to cut about that much. Won't be very straight because I don't normally cut by hand. Okay, we'll have to leave that there. So that's what you're going to have so far. Okay, now I'm going to peel my tape off. Close them both back up. Okay, you're going to bring your tape round, remembering to tuck it under that white piece. Sorry, not the white piece, the very vanilla. Okay, and let's see if we can still slide. I think I've done mine too wide. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's what we need there. See, I've not used my bone folder or nothing, and I'm stupid, I should have done. Now to cut a small hole in the top, a finger loop. if you like. And I should have done that before I closed it up as well. But you know Mel does everything any which way but the right way. So we'll just see if we can get that in. I just want to cut a small amount off. You can do yours before you close it. Okay, so that means the recipient knows how to pull out, where to pull out the card. Right, now, hole punch. Okay, I've got my hole punch, and I'm just going to punch a hole through both pieces of card. And I think I'll cut a double hole because the ribbon I'm using is quite thick. Okay, so I've just cut a hole in there. Okay, and the ribbon I'm using is our, jute, is it, or burlap, or it's one or the other anyway. You just use whatever you have to hand. See if I can get this through, because as I say, it is quite broad. But I wanted it just for the texture, that's all I wanted that for. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there so they know which end to pull. Just leave that there for the minute. So I've also cut out some more of the DSP, and that's going to go on the front, and we're going to put this on the front, and we're going to stamp our owl on there. All I'm doing is putting my glue on. Again, these cards have been around for a long time. I don't know where it originated from, the idea, but I have seen a lot of people do this design. Give that a squash. Now I'm going to take me owl stamp, get my block, I'm going to stamp him first in black. Don't forget with this black, it's tap, tap, tap and twist. And I'm just going to sit him on the branch And I don't know what he's going to come out like because I've not used my rubber mat. Oh, he's come out alright, but okay. So I'll just take him off because he needs cleaning. I can't take him off because I need to use him again. Come on, Mel. Just going to give him a quick clean using my Stump and Scrub. Now the black will stain because it is archival ink, but don't worry, it doesn't affect your stamp in any way. This is Pumpkin Pie, and I'm just going to use my owl again. And I'm just going to try to go over that. Sorry, I'm pulling them down to get them lined up. I'm not brave enough. Okay, I just wanted him to look a bit more spooky. So he's got a bit of a, I'm going to stick that there because I need to clean it. It's got a bit of a drop shadow there. Now I also want to use this stamp, get rid of that block, because me being me, I ordered this stamp and I ordered it in the Woods mount set instead of the other. And this is just the festive phrases. And I'm going to use the Pick Your Potion. Okay, and as I say, I went and ordered the wood ones by mistake, and the wood ones do come with the blocks, as you can see, and they are as thick as our acrylic blocks. Them bloody cats are haunting me. Cats on that DSP. I don't do cats. I wouldn't harm one, but I just don't like them. I would never have one. And again, and I couldn't tell you if this was straight because I don't know, because I can't see through it. Hubby said he put them on all straight, but I'll let him off. And I'm going to try and see if that will fit in our tag punch brilliantly. Look at that. Great stuff. So I'm going to stick that on there. Just remember, on the inside of this card, you don't really want anything sticking up, anything with dimension really, because it will interfere with your slider. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there, Pick Your Potion. Then on the inside I'm going to on this side I'm going to cut a couple, on this side I'm going to punch, get it right Mel, a couple of these cats out. Now I've been told that you can punch them out using the punch, so we're going to give it a go. And you know what? You can. So I'm going to punch our cat out. Get it straight. I'm going to punch one. Yeah, that outline is my fault. It is not the puncher's fault. I've very shaky hands this morning, so I'm finding it hard to keep anything. What you should have got was a little line like that to make it look as though it had been fussy cutted. But as I say, my hands are very shaky this morning. So I want to put them two, no, I want to put that one on there, that one on there. This one I want to put, because I'm only going to glue half of him. And I forgot to bring my gift card in. Okay, and we will use him, we'll turn him over. And again, I just want to glue half of him. And this DSP pack, the Spooky Night, it is double-sided. So if we stick him there, just pretend this, sorry, just pretend this is your gift card. Because I forgot to bring it in with me. You would just slip your gift card in there and the cats would hold it down. Okay, and on this side I want to do a stamp. I'm going to use this one. Bring my scrap of card back in. Use the black. And I'm just going to stamp on there. A wicked yummy treat for you. And I'm also going to use, let me see, shall I use the witch's hat? Yeah, I think I will. Don't want it to interfere with my, can't use the witch's hat because when I've got it stamped down it's, let me just see, I can. Not as good as what it should have been, but hey ho, I explained my hands are not the greatest this morning, so I do apologise. I should have used my stamper my jig. And I'm just going to cut this out. I'm not normally one for Halloween. As I've said, we do a little tea party for the grandbabies. But I also like to give the grown-ups something, whether it be a trick or a treat. Depends on how good a costume they've turned up in. As to what they get. But the eldest one and her now husband always seems to steal the show. Last year she dressed up as one of those, is a sugar skull you call them? Yeah, so, and the husband, what did he dress up as? I think he was Frankenstein, because he's like 6 foot odd. So yeah, last year they got the good prize. And I think the 2 girls are Steph and her partner. They dressed up as M&Ms. So yeah. And I was Bridezilla. So I'm sorry, I'm completely off camera and I'm concentrating. I was just fussy cutting this out, that's all I was doing. Forget sometimes, you know, when you go into a little world of your own, something stays in memory. Right, so I've just fussy cutted that out, as you probably didn't see, but I swear to God I did. And I'm just going to put that on there, and whoever receives whatever treat, I'll just put the name in. So I'm just going to glue this down, because as I say, you don't really want anything with a lot of dimension. I'm sorry about that. Going off into a world of my own. So I'm just going to stick that on there. And it's just a wicked yummy treat for you. And that comes out of the Spooky Cat stamp set. So let's give it a go now. Come on, play the game. There you go. Definitely got something that's catching now. Get in. See what I mean about the dimension? You really, I mean, it would hold a gift card, but you really just do not want the dimension in there. Okay, so that's the outside of our card, and I will put a bit of Wink Stella. Oh, I'll give him some black gem eyes, I think. These are also new in the autumn winter catalogue. So he's got some black gem eyes. Okay, and your card will open like that. But as I say, don't put too much dimension on, because otherwise you will never get it. See, mine's only card, my gift card. that's why it's catching. And again, your cat. But I think that makes a brilliant little gift card. So I'll give you the dimensions again. You start off with your base card, which is 6 by 11. You score it at 3.5, 7, 10.5. Your Whisper Very Vanilla pieces, they are cut at 3 1/4 by 6. I would take a couple of 8s off that, so I would say 3 3/8 by 6. The piece of plastic bag that you need to make your slide apart, that measures 2 inches by 12.5 inches. On the first side, once you bring it over and you've stuck it down, take that right down to the bottom and then stick your first Very Vanilla card on the bottom. Turn your card over and then stick your sticky tape, your sticky strip, on the top side of the other one and stick your other Very Vanilla piece down. And I'm going to tie this off with something in a minute. So I hope you give that a go, and I hope you like it. As I say, if you don't use that much dimension, it will work properly, I promise. So yeah, hope you give it a go, and take care, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye.